The following is a statement from Manatee County Commission candidate Kevin Kyle Kaczynski-Von Oswald the 17th. Please turn your volume on.
Kevin Kyle got a call from his crew, like quick, grab a seat, gonna turn on the news. In Manatee, it's election season, and if you don't run, then it's downright treason. 3 KVO on a campaign, a man trying to see the gold through them big frames. He grind day in, day out, trying to make it up the flag. Offering this advice, just don't be an asshole. He going a distance, racking up mileage, ducking assholes in parking garages. While battling kids, they got nothing in common, just a name, but he gon' make it through the flames. It's the real KVO. The big 3 KVO. Said it's the real KVO. The big 3 KVO.
It's just plain common sense.
Yay!
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed days, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful
Doesn't mean it's a fucking crime scene.
Is it a civil matter when these gnomes are being harvested on protected wetlands?
They're turning speech into contraband.
Free speech shouldn't come with a cease and desist.
You can't stop progress, you can't stop growth, and you sure as hell can't stop us.
You can't fight the future when we already own it.
I'm here for the wetlands. The real ones.
I'm here because working people deserve clean water.
They've taken the land, the air, and the water. But people of Manatee County, they'll never take our story.
In every ecosystem, there comes a moment when the balance can no longer hold. Pressure builds slowly, often unseen, until, at last, it is released. What followed was not an accident, but the inevitable consequence of a system pushed beyond its limits. A single moment felt across an entire region and remembered by those who witnessed it. As the fad heard around the world.
You're all still thinking too small. This was never about one election.
Or one candidate.
This was about building a system that couldn't be voted out.
You don't win by convincing people. You win by controlling what they see.
And when that's not enough,
you control what they're allowed to say.
In the wake of the release event, what followed was not disorder, but reaction. legal pressure intensified, political structures reorganized, speech narrowed, and in that narrowing, a second force began to emerge, one not built into the system, but built against it. What occurred at the pipeline was, in essence, a chain reaction when the resistance severed the methane line. The pressure intended for the Buc-ee's Mars launch was violently redirected. The Brotherhood had spent years harvesting runoff, sewage gas, and the bloated emissions of their own cloned gnome infrastructure, compressing it into a single launch system. But when the line was cut and the exhaust port sealed, the system did what all overbuilt systems eventually do. It failed. A methane surge, a shockwave of waste, gas and consequence, ripping through Myaka, rolling across the bayfront and seeping into the structures that built it. But the system was not designed to release pressure. It was designed to recycle it in the moments following the rupture. Emergency protocols activated. The diverted flow was rerouted back into the network, back into the pipelines, back into the facilities, and back into the gnomes themselves. These were not natural organisms, but engineered ones, designed to consume the process and to expand. So when the surge returned, they did not reject it, they adapted. Their systems accelerated, their output intensified, and their most defining trait, their insatiable appetite for control, grew. To the untrained eye, it appeared the same. But those who observed closely noticed a change. They were louder, more aggressive, more litigious, and far, far bigger assholes. And in rare cases, exposure does not merely alter behavior, it accelerates evolution. These organisms, engineered to consume and expand, began to change.
What the hell is happening to them?
That's not adaptation, that's turdification.
The very waste designed to power their escape was now being reabsorbed.
Gosh damn, buttered biscuits! They're feeding on it!
And repurposed. And at the center of this transformation, a figure emerged. Not a scientist, not a leader, but a symbol.
Eat asphalt, Florida.
To some, he was a builder of theme parks. To others, something far more divine. A converter of waste into expansion. And among those exposed, one organism absorbed more than the rest. It expanded beyond all prior biological precedent, until it could no longer be contained within the local ecosystem. Observers would later classify this stage, not as an individual, but as a species. A dominant strain, born from recycled waste and unchecked growth. They named it Assholeist Maximus. the Brotherhood, once unified under a single purpose, had now split. One path led by faith, the other by function. Under the Beaver Boy, their turd Jesus, the Brotherhood remained what it had always been. Imperfect, chaotic, but still connected to the ecosystem that birthed it. But others that went further. They did not simply evolve, they optimized. What began as gnomes became a system. And in most ecosystems, a system this efficient cannot be stopped. Here, in Florida, it is already happening. The Assholeist Maximus strain is no longer contained within its original systems. It is spreading through special interest, through political committees, through coordinated campaigns. And for the first time, the system is no longer contained, because we are the ecosystem.
Well now, we call this the act of mating, but there are several other very important differences between human beings and animals that you should know about.
Come on down to Cousin Danny's Petting Zoo, only in Florida, where the most invasive species is the developer. Virginity socks.
Here the politicians are free range.
The only thing they answer to are special interests.
Some eat campaign donations.
And others eat developer ass.
But one thing is for sure.
We need some change.
And here, we witness one of Florida's most fascinating creatures, the shady politician. Found almost exclusively near campaign donors and ribbon cuttings, it survives almost entirely on special interests. Though remarkably adaptable, it can often be observed migrating toward the nearest development proposal. Observe carefully. Once the developer begins shaking the feed bucket, the entire herd comes running.
All right, everybody, it's feeding time.
Baby ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Eat asphalt, Florida.
This should be banned.
AI data centers.
I'm homeschooling my kids.
Hymns for when you need to get your development up.
Blessed are the developers.
You can't fight the future.
Zero property tax.